Hello, and welcome to UW-Stout's pre-departure orientation video about visas. This brief video will explain what a visa is, the resources to find out if you need a visa, how to apply for one if needed, and the difference between a visa, passport, and resident permit. The University of Wisconsin-Stout is not legally permitted to advise students on immigration matters. The following information is meant to be a resource for students in the visa application process. Visa regulations and processes are different from country to country, and they can change at any time. Students are responsible for securing their own visa, and they should verify the current visa application procedures on the website of the consulate or embassy of the country of destination before initiating the process. Links to the consulate or embassy may be found in the visa information section of your online pre-departure orientation course in Canvas. Not all countries require a visa to enter their country. However, it may be required to obtain a residence permit once you are in country. We will discuss residence permits in a moment. Again, you will need to review the information on the website of the consulate or embassy of your country of destination before initiating the process. Please note that if you are not a U.S. citizen, entry requirements to your host country may be different. You will be responsible for investigating the visa requirements specific to your citizenship. So, what is the difference between a passport, visa, and a residence permit? A passport is issued by your country of citizenship, and it is a document that shows your identity and allows you to travel to another country. Therefore, if you are a U.S. citizen, your passport will be issued by the U.S. Department of State. A visa is a ticket to apply for entry into another country. When approved, the visa is stamped in your passport and allows you to enter a country for a specific reason. In your case, it would be for study purposes. Visas are obtained before you enter a country. Whether a visa is required for entry into a country depends on the applicant's citizenship and the country's visa policy. A resident permit is a document that confirms your right to live in a country for an extended period of time and for a specific purpose. In most cases, you will need to physically be in the country to apply for a resident permit and will have a time frame after arrival in which to apply for a resident permit. Your host institution will review this information at your orientation upon arrival in country. You can find more information about your host country's visa requirements in the Study Abroad Pre-Departure Orientation Canvas page. It is important to start looking over your visa requirements as soon as possible and to start gathering the documents right away, as some visa processes take longer than others. As soon as you are accepted by your host institution, you may start applying for your visa. In addition to showing your passport to the immigration officer at the port of entry into the country, you may also need to show your acceptance letter from your host university and the visa letter that you will be receiving from Stout. Both documents will state that you have been accepted by the host university and will be in the country for a certain period of time. If you have any questions about the process, please feel free to reach out to the Office of International Education at studyabroad@uwstout.edu.